Hi, Insiders. Happy New Year. I'm Michelle Young, the founder of Untapped New York. And in this following video, I'm going to share with you a really special experience I had in late December, climbing up the Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Arch in Brooklyn's Grand Army Plaza. So this was a bucket list item of mine, following up another great experience I had about a little over a year ago, climbing up the Washington Square Park Arch with Parks Commissioner Mitchell Silver and members of the Untapped New York team. And so this climb was occasioned by the fact that they just released a plan to restore the Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Arch. So it's about an $8.9 million restoration that'll include restoring the arch and Grand Army Plaza around it. So doing some really much needed work that will enable people to go up into the arch again on special occasions, such as probably Open House New York and the like. And hopefully we can host a tour there when all this is said and done. And then there'll be some great improvements to the parkscape in the surrounding plaza. So I guess without further ado, enjoy the video. I will say that this is not professionally shot. I did this on our stabilizer and my iPhone, and Justin is a much better user of the stabilizer, I would have to say. But some of the footage I think is great, just to give you an idea of what it's like inside the arch, and to hear some of the conversations that I had with architect Alden Madry, who is an architect of Prospect Park Alliance, and some additional information that wasn't in the shortened video that was in our article the other day. So enjoy, and hope to see you guys soon. Bye.
It's happened twice when I've been up there and people call 911. Anyway, so that's why I'm wearing the
You wear orange your vest, yeah.
Then they can sort of, then they know it's like a legitimate.
All right.
All right.
Let's do this.
Walk behind you? Or
Yeah, walk behind me.
behind you? Okay.
Exciting.
Get my. So you can see the interior masonry is brick,
Right.
but
Okay.
it's, coatings have been put on the masonry. A lot of them inappropriate that don't read, so it really seals the water.
Yeah.
So we're going to remove as much of that as we can. Oh, this is interesting too. So Cosmocrete was a proprietary concrete that started in like the 1870s, and you find it like they had their own special mixture of concrete, and it was used in the Brooklyn Navy Yard Wallabout Bay before a long time ago. They actually specialized in making concrete pipes. So I started looking into it. They have their address here, 9th Street, Brooklyn.
Nice.
So this is cast in 4 places.
Oh,
within
cool.
the arch, yeah.
All right.
So, yeah. So I put these things on here because I've been on the roof. People wander in.
Yeah.
And they just show up. They open the door.
Yeah, but
Come in.
just in case.
The stairs are all cast iron. They're original. This is
Oh, cool.
like a Roman symbol called a fasces, which is a bundle of reeds. It's the sort of Roman symbol that gave the name to fascism.
Okay. Oh,
with
yeah, I
the-
was wondering.
With the battle. So that area we did testing on removal of the coatings, right? So ideally, you see water is coming out here. Well, that's frozen, I think. Is that frozen? You want the
seems-
water to be able to come out.
Right, and not get
be
trapped in there.
sealed inside there. So one challenge we're having is, so the stair is made out of cast iron pieces, but also wrought iron pieces.
Oh, okay.
Also what? Iron?
Wrought iron.
Wrought iron.
There are different types of iron. One is cast, which you make a casting wrought iron is like worked.
Right.
And it's used for the curving pieces. But the problem is you can't get it. No one makes it anymore. like these stringers.
Yeah.
You can't get wrought iron anymore.
Okay.
So, but they're totally shot. So we'll probably replace these with like a type of steel that's more, that's malleable.
Right.
The cast iron pieces, like these pieces,
Yeah.
can be recast.
Okay.
But the wrought iron, we're gonna have to go to something
So
else.
are you imagining that you have to recast this whole staircase?
No.
No, just the pieces that are,
So the pieces that have the most damage are the ones that are the stringers attached to the brick,
okay.
right? So all of these. So the stringers that are open air are fine, just need to be like sanded,
Yeah.
scraped, repainted. But to replace those stringers, we're gonna have to unstack this entire staircase.
I see.
So each piece is stacked on the one below. So what we have to do is start from the top and pull them off,
Okay.
replace the stringers, and
And then put them
restack
back
them.
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's sort of gonna be an interesting. You see this? This is just this is the metal just over here, it's completely
Oh,
done.
yeah. It's flaking off.
So there are a series of these platforms on the way up. So this stair from here down will be disassembled,
Okay.
but the ones up above are in good enough condition that they can be just fixed in place.
Okay.
So, and there are ways now to see that crack in that.
Yeah.
So that can be fixed
Okay.
in a different way these days with something called a lock stitch repair.
Okay.
And you have things like this, so we'll repair this, the handrail
Yeah.
has separated from the newel and then it's separating from so that'll be
Right.
fixed. Just cast iron repair is its own thing,
Yeah, for sure.
So, one thing we did, we have a really good lighting designer, so we did a full-scale mock-up outdoors. Richard Renfro, he did work on our ring.
Okay.
But they also are thinking about what to do in here,
Cool.
inside. So, these are lights, I'll turn them on for you. This is what we're thinking of the interior. See if I can...
That's cool.
So that light will go all the way,
Yeah. That's
it'll
cool.
be continuous.
Yeah.
And they're just held on with magnets, so we don't have to like fasten into the stair. This is the little. And if I can go down, did that go lower? Yeah, it went a little lower. Just watch your step.
Yep.
And then here, if you look here, so this is a platform that I was walking on about a year ago, and it started dropping.
Oh.
You see how these things have become,
Yeah, it's just
so you have to step
Yeah.
across this.
Okay.
I feared for my life with that.
Yeah.
So I put this
Caution tape.
So you need to step over to this.
Oh, I see. To that step. All right.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. We made it. Well, not yet. Oh, this done.
So, yeah, step across. Yeah, right. That's right. Once you're ahead here, there's a little cord.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the room that they had the sculptural
The
shows,
trophies.
Art in New York. These were the skylights.
Ah.
You can see they're sort of like sidewalks and
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
They have
Yeah.
a little glass.
It's very so like.
So. And this is where we discovered the beams running
Okay.
all the way this way with the radar.
And is this where the puppets were?
I assume they probably, this is the main.
Yeah, because I mean those puppets, they're like the puppets that are in parades, so they're extremely
big,
large.
right? So it
Yeah.
must have been here.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Plus they had to be moved because it was Vikings, so it makes sense. that it
Yeah.
was
Oh,
Viking beyond that as
okay.
well.
Yeah, so you can see the roof is above this. So
Right.
you can see, all the rusting. So these are iron beams that are rusting. We're going to add new steel beams underneath each one of these, just
Okay.
like right below. So, and then these are the cracks that we were monitoring.
Yeah.
This is just a cheap and dirty, like a telltale.
Mm-hmm.
And we had these electronic crack monitors across these. Those were the ones that were sort of opening and closing.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
yeah.
So this room is a bit like the one in the Washington Square Park arch.
Yeah, it's larger.
It's larger.
I mean,
Yeah.
the arch is larger, but yeah, similar.
Cool.
So,
Yeah. Nice details here.
yeah, these
Yeah.
are beautiful iron gates.
That
That
was
we're,
signature concrete.
we're going to oh yeah, the concrete. We're going to restore these iron gates. Also.
Nice.
Because they're in decent shape. There's some small pieces that need to be fixed. But they work pretty well. Like this. This needs to be sort of
Okay.
refastened. So, these things are loose. Some of these, that's an easy fix.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
yeah, so what we found was there's a steel beam underneath the joints. And one going in the middle. And then he was our NDE, non-destructive evaluation company, was
Yep.
also using a bore scope, which is a camera on the end of a long
Yeah,
stick.
okay.
So he drilled these. This one came right down on the top of the beam.
Okay.
And then with this one, he could see the condition of those.
Cool.
That they were in good condition.
Yeah.
So, because we wanted to know not only that they're there, but that they're in okay condition.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see it was sort of set up as a gallery, like those
Yeah,
plants
yeah.
up there.
It is a great space. It's very.
Yeah.
But it was never used as a trophy room.
As far as we
anything
know.
else.
As far as we know, it wasn't. But
And so the roof membrane now is on top of the skylights, or it's.
no, what's on top is there's another roof with the quadriga, the chariot.
Okay.
Okay.
And that sort of blocks the light.
Okay.
What they had done originally was they had just like a chicken wire so that the light could still come in. You'll see when we go there. But then at some point they put another, like a full copper roof over the area
I
that
see.
the water stands on, so that killed all the light.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's too bad. It would have been a
Yeah.
nice thing. But
And so you guys will keep that additional roof layer?
we're not going to change
Yeah.
change that.
Right.
Because it actually is good for preventing the water from.
Yeah.
Yeah. so.
Makes sense. And then you'll also be taking
We're
the
gonna
material
take
off?
as much of this off as we can.
Yeah.
The issue is that in some places it's very solid, stable. Like it would take a huge amount of work to remove it. We're
Right.
gonna take all the loose stuff off.
Okay.
And then a certain quantity where we direct them to take off. Because it can be, anywhere from just paint to 3/4 inch,
Yeah,
which is a lot harder to get off.
right, right.
So some of it, we had a conservator come in and do testing. Like
Yeah.
how to manually remove it, what's the best way to.
You must be doing a very large number of tests, right, for compared to like other projects because you don't have the blueprint, so you don't.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
One thing we did that was sort of fun was we sort of had a firm do a laser scan of the entire
That's
exterior.
cool.
That's common these
Yeah.
days. And it creates this data cloud, which then you can produce like flat AutoCAD drawings.
Oh,
So
cool.
they created like the elevations for us
Yeah.
from this data cloud.
Nice. Right.
So the roof is, you can see they're brick vaults. This is sort of like you would find in a lot of subways, in subway tunnel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like between like a steel or iron structure. So the flat surfaces is the bottom flange of like an I-beam, and the brick is sitting on that flange.
Okay.
And then usually when it's round, it's like weight bearing, right? Like
Yeah, it's
vaulted, like-
arching
Okay.
from one beam to the other. But I went up, we did a roof probe with Robert Silman's office about 7 years ago.
Okay.
And we also looked at this structure and we found that some of the bottom flanges were totally gone.
Okay.
Like no metal there anymore.
Oh, okay.
So that's one of the reasons we're gonna add another beam
Okay.
below all of these.
Wow. It's such a big job.
So how long have you been working on this project specifically?
I started looking at it maybe 8 years ago.
Okay.
So it's been a while. So we're gonna have to like stoop down to get out these little
Okay.
doors. The hatch is open, but right now they're not.
Wow.
Yeah, great views up here.
Very cool.
And the great thing is we have our policeman minder down there who's just keeping an eye on things.
Wow, nice.
So this is Columbia. She's meant to represent the United States. Brooklyn Public Library wasn't here when this study's been done. So we're going to take it all off down to the structural deck and then put new roofing on top.
Okay.
Like a better type of roofing. And this is actually Phragmites, which is like an invasive plant that grows in ponds and lakes. But it's sort of
Ponds and lakes, I mean, gives you an idea of the level of
the roots are going.
They're going deep, right?
Well, they're going underneath all of this.
Yeah.
They're just like
Wow.
so. And the drains, these are the drains. So they're full of like.
Okay.
They're too small. to get
Right.
rid-
Oh, yeah.
If you
Okay.
come over here, you see the leader over there, the stainless steel leader.
Yeah, yeah.
So there are 4 of those. There's one on the outside.
Okay.
So we bring
Yeah.
the water down.
Okay.
And then they
Like
go
supposed to
out.
go out.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.